Fluffernutter Brownies, delicious brownies with marshmallow and peanut butter.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Makes 12.
Hello everyone. First thing you're going to do is take a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, half a cup of butter, put that in a bowl in the microwave and heat until things start to melt, and then stir it up so it's nice and smooth and set it aside to cool. In another large bowl, place 2 eggs, 2/3 of a cup of packed brown sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and blend that together until that's well combined. Now pour in that melted chocolate with the butter that's been cooled slightly. Add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And just blend that until it's combined, and then add a cup of miniature marshmallows. Stir those in, and then finally 1 cup of dark chocolate chips or semi-sweet chocolate chips. If your mixer has trouble with that, you can just stir them in with a spoon. And then prepare a 9 by 13 inch baking dish by lining it with parchment paper, and I lightly sprayed it with cooking spray, and then put your brownie batter inside of the pan and spread it out as well as you can. Now here comes the fluffernutter part. You'll need 1/2 cup of peanut butter, smooth or creamy. Put that in the microwave for a few seconds at a time until it gets liquid enough so that you can kind of drizzle it on top of your brownie batter. Then take 1 cup of marshmallow fluff, which is pretty much an entire container of marshmallow fluff or marshmallow cream, whatever you happen to call it where you live. And then just put dollops of that all over the top. Then take a butter knife and just very gently swirl the peanut butter and marshmallow cream together. And I actually swirled it a little bit into the brownie batter, but the brownie batter is very thick, so it's not that easy to swirl it in there. So just concentrate on swirling the top a little bit just to combine those flavors together. Then you're going to put this in the oven and bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Then let it cool completely. Mine took a little closer to 45 minutes because I was using a glass baking dish. As you can see, they were very easy to take out of that pan with the parchment paper once they're nice and cool. And then you just cut them into brownies pieces. The recipe makes about 24 of them, or give or take. And there they are. There's some edge pieces and then there's a center piece. And I don't know about you, but the favorite part of a brownie for me is always the edge piece. What do you think? These are good. The recipe all by itself is a great brownie recipe. If you're just looking for a brownie recipe to try, you could use these without the peanut butter or the marshmallow fluff on top. Really nice fudgy brownie recipe. I've never had a fluffernutter sandwich. This wasn't something that was popular around here where I grew up. But a fluffernutter sandwich, for those of you that don't know, is peanut butter and marshmallow fluff between 2 slices of bread, and you make a sandwich with it. So these have a great brownie with a lovely peanut butter and marshmallow topping on it, and chocolate goes so well with marshmallows and with peanut butter. These couldn't help but be really great. These are a really nice dessert, very, very sweet, however, and I hope you give them a try. Now, brownies is almost, in my opinion, is almost nature's perfect food. It would be my go-to recipe. That and cheesecake are my 2 favorite desserts ever. I have quite a few different brownie recipes on my channel, and they're in a playlist. Check it out, and thank you so much for watching.